So they'll be calling you a radical. So important. All my videos are historic important. Probably the greatest PhD in human history. Ongoing. Who knew? So the great United States Western drought, which by the way, the drought's in New England now too, but this drought is the greatest drought in U.S. history by far, and no one noticed. So first, well, then we'll talk some geopolitics and how America's been fucking had in this shamockery called the United States of, well, they call it America now, right? It's called America, the old USA. Remember when we used to just fucking laugh when we were kids? Somebody'd say, I love America. You better, where are you from? We never call fuck. It's not America. It's the United States. It's America now. Fucking, you need to learn to speak America. Sarah Palin said so. Think about that. These are the people. Think about this woman running in Georgia, probably going to win. Said she didn't know what a constitutional amendment was. For the ignorant have inherited the earth. So, first off, the Great Western Drought. So, the next couple weeks, I'll be documenting this historic Western Drought in a hardcore way, doing a extremely well documented Great Salt Lake. Because why? That giant lake is the Canary. Now, this is important. I remember when I was in the bone marrow transplant center, I did all that. Got to get out to the jetty. Got to get to the jetty. The spiral jetty that Smithson built, my family built it. I was there that when they built it. I met Smithson when I was a little boy. The Great Salt Lake was at perfect historical level in 2012. Perfect. It's lost 60% in 8 years. Oh, that body of water, it tells you everything. Not to mention all the fucking trees. One of the great ecosystems in the world. And I know, I grew up on it. I spent my whole fucking life on it. The migratory bird. Talk about a symphony of swans. The fucking blue herons, fucking, the migratory, the muskrats, they're all gone. In an acute, nightmarish fashion. It's not easy. It's not what you think. It's hard. And no one knows that fucking lake like I do. Nobody. And, I can show you stuff that, I'll show you Kit Carson's Crash, that murderer, but my old beater truck, I'm afraid, you're out in the middle of fucking, you break down there, there's places out there you'll probably die. There's places you don't get cell service. There's places that you most likely might not even see another person for a whole day, and so this is the greatest drought, heat wave in history. The greatest fires. No one paid attention. All foretold by Kevin D. Blanche. Every bit. When the Fukushima disaster happened, I'm going crazy. Look, they're lying. It took me a year and a half to convince anybody it was one fucking meltdown. This is how good they are covering up the sheep. The sheep could be fucking fed anything. These fucking sheep are still gone because of ignorance, I can get into a whole scene of what this is the most ignorant fucking people in the face of fucking humanity. Ever. Right here in the United States of usury. It's unarguable. They do it because they can. It's that easy. Oh, they illuminate! Yeah. No, they radiate. Just like you and I. Put their pants on one leg at a time, but you empower them. Jeff Bezos' babies, all roads lead to Los Alamos. So all the birds are dying at Los Alamos. And this is important. And this is what I'll tag this. So, we think Trump might start to... Trump has gone mad on nuclear testing with the arms race with Putin. Idaho National Lab, Los Alamos, Livermore. Anybody that lives near those places, you're probably going to die young. They've gone crazy. Fucking crazy. When I was up at Idaho National Lab, I'm talking to I'm connected with everybody up there. Everyone knows me, and they tell me everything. What's going on out there right fucking now? You heard that? Boom, boom. They're 50 calibers. What do they have? Fucking tanks and armor, and it's so intense what they're doing up there right now. They're developing new fucking nuclear weapons. They're doing the same at Los Alamos. So it's been recently, a FOIA document guy found some fucking footage, or FOIA document that they're flying drones over reactors. No fucking shit. You ought to see them out here. I'll show you those too. Out the Energy Solutions dump where they're dumping the fucking waste. The lake's the lowest it's ever been in its fucking history. It's toxic, by the way. We're getting dust storms over. We don't even know what the fuck's coming off it. Not in Whitey history, in millions and millions of years. So, I remember this woman who I thought was smart. You know, used to be partnered with me on a lot of the videos and whatever. And, you know, it's going thing. And, of course, she's turned into a QAnon lunatic. And now I know why she... When I was documenting the lake before talking about this, she says, God, there's got to be all kinds of shipwrecks out there. That's when my light went on. I'm like, what have I tapped into? Whoa, hopefully I can weed the fucking ignorant out, because I don't need the ignorant here. It's a waste of our time. So, Los Alamos is heavy, heavy nuclear testing with new fucking generational tactical reactors and weapons. That's where an SMR is. These little SMRs, why would you try? The Mormons? Go to Los Alamos. They're all fucking Mormons that work there. Why do you think they're funding this little SMR? By the way, talking to Mormon, John Huntsman Jr., who I smoked weed with John Huntsman Jr. before, by the way, when we were young in college. I like the guy, by the way. So, well, Kevin, I collected the data in Russia on the SMR. Well, why aren't you screaming your head off, you know? There's a new illegal nuclear waste dump site out there. It's all connected. You know, I thought when this YouTube started, there'd be people that would mix my videos, get everything together. I just get it up, do the work, get it up. There'll be people that'll package it nicely, put it up. Oh no, I didn't realize that this country's fucking gone. So that's why all the birds are dying there. Who knows what's being leaked out over there? It's not coincidence. It's not fucking coincidence. Because that's what dead tide pools died post Fukushima. Coincidence. Fucking all the trees fucking died and burned. Fukushima. Coincidence. Fucking salmon, epic, acute, historic collapse from record numbers to fucking down 99%. Coincidence. It's all coincidence. Well, that doesn't get it in fucking science. That's asymmetric, and that's what academia, the fraud of academia. COVID-19 evolves from the fucking sea right there at the Fukushima. Coincidence. Scientists are mystified, they're baffled, they're puzzled, they're stumped, they're perplexed, they're bewildered, they're fucking alarmed, they're curious. I mean, we were going to make some shirts, Tim and I, that had all of them. I'm not. I've known what this is from the beginning. So, geopolitics. Ruth Ginsburg has died, so the illegitimate United States Supreme Court, which everybody in the United States, kiddies, for 150, nearly 200 years, considered the United States Supreme Court a fucking laughingstock joke. The whole country considered it a joke, and nothing but a political apparatus, because that's what it is. I mean, it's not a court. It's a political apparatus appointed by, and everybody knew that. It got some legitimacy in the post-war, like Americana did, the United States of America post-war, increasing nominal wages from 1945 to 1979. Well, it's completely illegitimate now. Now, let me show you how it's illegitimate. It doesn't matter what political dogma you've drinking, you know, left, right, because it's all the same. But the fact of the matter is that Bush did not win by any stretch of the imagination. He didn't win Florida. He didn't win electoral college. He didn't win anything. Not even close. They just stole it. You think Gore was a dirtbag, but let's get real. Do you think he was going to name Alito and Roberts? By the way, Roberts has jumped ship somewhere, which is bizarre in nuance only. How about Trump? Trump didn't win. You know, he won the electoral college. That's debatable. Very debatable. And, well, think about, of course, Barry Antoinette Obama and Trump, who are identical. Ask Julian Assange if you don't believe me. Ask Daniel Ellsberg if you don't believe me. Ask the expert witnesses in his case. You know, they're twins. Kill whistleblowers, attack freaking activists. Oh, I know. Remember he put up a Supreme Court justice and they blocked it? Illegally, against the law. You actually have 4 Supreme Court... By the way, Scalia died of a drug overdose. Why do you think they covered it up? He was on pills, like they all are. All the self-righteous phonies, they're all pill poppers. That's what he was. You know, overweight, freaking hypertension from hell. Mix it, some fucking party down at New Mexico or within Texas. You know, down there, one of these secret... Same old, same old. So, Ginsburg dies, you know... The whole Supreme Court's a fucking joke. Now, Byers, the dissenting voting Gore, Bush Gore. By the way, they never ruled that he won. They ruled that we don't have time to vote. He wrote that this is the biggest joke. I'll never forget. Remember going to the little window, open up the little window for it, it looked like the Wizard of Oz? What a fucking clown circus. Kathleen Harris, Bush's brother? Yeah. CIA? Unfucking real how they fucking pulled that one off. And the American sheep drank the Kool-Aid. I was at those protests in D.C. Oh, you didn't see them on the news. It was so radical and so fucking crazy and so intense. Of course, Trump's going to use a fucking microwave fucking and fry you where your skin feels like your skin's burning. Well, I think he got too close to it and turned orange. I'll be in D.C. late October, but this is the plan. I'll be documenting the Great Salt Lake and this historic drought. And so anybody that can help fund this activism, I don't trust my old beater out there. You know, I got to rent me a truck, and I'll get the work done. And I'll document it historically, you know, and hopefully somebody can mix these videos a bit, you know, court history as it is, which I've already done the dirty work, so much of it. It's incredible. This is the time of year I'm usually in Vienna at the Blanche Box. Talk about historic work there. So, the United States is totally illegitimate. The whole country's fucking illegitimate. The Patriot Act? Oh, well, this is what a democracy... Democracy? It was never a democracy. This was a fucking republic with a constitution. What happened to the Constitution? That's called the Patriot Act. Over. Done. Patriot Act killed the fucking... I mean, she didn't even know what the Bill of Rights was, whatever. By the way, it been amended 27, well, the first 10, one sweep. We know that first, or the second amendment. What about the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th? What about the 9th? What about the 10th? I mean, it's unbelievable. Hasn't been amended since when? I mean, it should have been amended a long time ago to take out, you know, money into campaigns. It's really simple. You can fix all this. Think about the fact that it's 2 states, 2 senators. You think the forefathers intended that? Well, the 9th Amendment tells you they didn't intend that. 9th Amendment tells you they left it open door so the populace could fix it, which they're too... Who knew that they were social engineering to be in their own fucking death sentence? California has what? On any given day, there's well over 50 million people in that state. North Dakota has what? 400,000? They each have 2. They have the equal power. That's fucking democracy. It's disgraceful, actually. They jerry-rigged all the fucking congressional districts. The fucking United States Supreme Court is fucking completely rigged. You got 4 fucking conservative judges on there that have no business being on there. It's not the way the Constitution is set up because Bush did not win. They talk about the blowjob that changed the world, as I wrote in my book on 10-10-10, Post-Ignorance. Wow, in pure data style. I mean, when I did this and started using this data style, the whole retention or whatever, I didn't realize. I mean, I knew the American populace had gotten ignorant, but to this extent, whoa, I would have never believed it. So, I'll be documenting this, the Great Salt Lake, in a good deal. Nobody knows it like I do. And, you know, anybody who wants to go with you, just call me. I list my phone number, but you're too busy in fucking QAnon, anti-fall, fairy tale, made-up fucking land. You know, you're going to go on the street, which, you know, I invented so many of these street protests, and we always preach peace. You know, and look what they've turned it into. Because the ignorant are taking, he got his gun! They go to the lowest common denominator. Once you get the gun and start pointing at somebody and throwing it around, that's the lowest common denominator. And what does it do you? Get you killed. Get you killed, I mean, well, they'll let you own all the guns you want and the bullets, but try pulling one. That's called brandishing. Who do you think's selling you the fucking gun and the fucking bullets? I mean, you've been had. I mean, what a fucking con job. So, illegitimate America. Come on, Albert. All roads lead to Los Alamos. Maybe I'll go down there later. You know, I've been there lots of times, but whoa. So, it's the ecology, stupid. My vision is 2020. The vision is 2020. Stand tuned.